Well, hello everyone, it's Liam Carrison here, and we're reacting to another episode of Charmed with episode 4 of season 6. Yeah, it's been very, very strong, these opening episodes, with obviously the two-parter, which was very, very intense stuff. But also, with the last episode, we had the concept of the cleaners, of course. There came about a few, like, especially in the comments for my Patreon upload, there came, and I'm expecting it for the YouTube version, there came a few comments that did address the matter in regards to why weren't they there in season 3, etc. So yeah, but no, that wasn't the focus. The focus, of course, was them taking Wyatt and making the Charmed ones forget that they, or at least Piper, had Wyatt. So, yeah. But it was still a very, very great episode all throughout. So I really enjoyed the last episode of Charmed. So why don't we get into this episode of Charmed? It's episode 4 of season 6. Let's go.
She's an empath now.
I know what her powers are. Okay.
And children's terror is very, very, scary to overcome.
No. Did you see that demon? Did you see those teeth flying out like razor blades?
I want to see these demons. What the
made the innocents into the Von Trapp family.
Did not.
Did too.
Knock it off.
Ah!
It's my fault for going along with you two. We can look like the charm ones, but let's face it, our acting sucks. If we want the Book of Shadows, we need to become them.
I hope that's not meta.
Identity theft spell.
Okay, well that explains like some of the dialogue. Like we know that Phoebe is an empath, Paige.
That new bartender guy is checking you out.
For crying out loud. No, Jack. No. No. Yeah, hi, bud. No.
Are you telling me that you're feeling what he's feeling for me? Yes, I still can't control my new power.
Yeah. Shit.
Demons are always after the book. What's new?
No, I think this time they get it. You should take this threat seriously and tell
great.
Paige.
Lovely.
Where's Paige?
She's at her new temp job.
She's still on that kick?
It's not a kick, Chris. It's her quest for happiness outside of magic.
Yeah, but it's a temp job.
It's called a life.
Who finds happiness on a...
Markers, magic markers, and crazy allergic.
Oh, no. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, she's with the baby. I can't wait to orb that thing in a volcano.
As the baby in the family, I'm afraid I'll be doing the orbing. We get our powers by sorority.
That's seniority, Margot. And that's not
Oh my
fair. I
God.
want Paige's power.
Don't talk to her.
We can have it all.
You'll never have it all until you own the Kelby 3000. I'm telling you, this baby is gonna change your...
I know something else that will change your life.
I was looking for Chris. I heard he was asking about me.
He was.
Aww.
He thinks you found the person that sent you to Valhalla.
A rumor.
But he's not here. But even if he was, I mean, why can't you use your elder powers to
smile.
Is wrong. How's the weather in Hong Kong?
Weather?
Yeah, I hear it gets very balmy there. Balmy.
Just change the subject, but
You really want to talk about the weather?
No,
yeah,
I don't, actually. I just
anything
don't wanna be
that
alone with
will.
you.
Huh?
I mean, I do want to be alone with you.
And they are no one.
Grant to us the power of 3.
They're taking their lives. Shit.
Did it work? One way to find out. Call her White.
This is not good. Oh no.
Chris?
You want to orb to the astral plane?
Immediately. And don't come back until you find out where that knife came from.
Lives are at stake.
Can I kiss goodbye?
No.
Oh,
Oh, well.
I just love that
try.
quick cut there from Chris. Like,
me.
no.
At rehearsal? No, that's impossible. I have been home all afternoon.
No,
Hey,
you
listen,
haven't.
I'll be right there. I gotta go to P3, so tell the nanny to give Wyatt dinner if I'm not back in time.
Okay. Bye. Okay.
Oh
this
my
vanquishing
God!
potion
No
is one of-
way! No, what? It is like this huge perception filter. It's not just affecting the present day, though.
Of course I believe in equal pay for workers.
This is Phoebe. Hello?
See, the thing is, if Elise and
Unfortunate
her
coincidence.
workplace
Well, I
can
don't know about you, but I
identify
wanna keep
them
her
with their
job. Yeah, me
voice.
too.
Why
I'll
can't
even open the nanny,
Chris
she's out
when
walking Wyatt, and I'll try to put the
they
book
call for
away.
Chris?
Well, no. I'm your boss, and I'm gonna fire you if you don't move it.
Look, lady, there's a bar open up
Like,
the road.
nice
if you
joke,
really
nice
need another
joke.
drink, okay?
Oh no.
I have to admit,
Oh my
you said
god,
that
not
there'd be fringe
Jack!
benefits. You weren't kidding.
No medical benefits and third world wages? I don't think so.
And they're just encouraging this shit! Oh my goodness.
May I help you, miss?
Oh, it's okay. I work here. Who's that girl on the conveyor belt?
I'd like to see somebody.
She's you.
Finding comfort in my white lighter.
You're all over him.
You're just jealous because I got to him first.
Oh my
Look,
goodness.
Phoebe, I know Piper hooked up with her last white letter, but I'm really not interested, okay? Can we get back to hunting demons, please?
Actually, Chris,
Good
we
move,
can't.
Chris. Good move.
That's an order.
You do not do that shit. They're all being thrown out. Oh, girls. Oh my, did you just grab her by the hair?
I can't please them.
Come to us who call you near.
Yep, they gathered them all. Yep, here we go. And
See, what was
great.
that freaky little hand thing you did? Like this.
Paige orbed. How can she still do that?
We cast a spell to call a witch's
Hey,
power.
calm down.
Paige's orbing must come from her white lighter side.
Well then, let's call for a white lighter's power. Because I want to orb.
Yeah, it might not work like that, I'm afraid, Margot.
Your negativity has given me a migraine.
You think it's bad now?
Oh my god.
Just keep flying.
Common witch is known for their small-time hustles and cons, not worth vanquishing.
Not
They
worth
become a nuisance.
oh,
Try a simple spell to
ouch.
bind their magic.
Oh. Well, at least we got an entry.
Yeah, but look at what they think of us.
The small things,
Common
right?
witches not felt that, Miss Blackheart.
What is this? Oh no.
Okay.
He actually had to rent a room though.
Anna right now would be suicide.
Wait a minute. I have an idea. Maybe we can find some magical creatures to help us, like
Those
fairies
little
or muses. What do you think?
shits.
We won't be able to see them. We're not witches anymore.
Exactly. Exactly.
She's nobody, baby. Let me take care of this. Listen, sweetie.
Woo! Oh my god, she punched her so much that she premonitioned.
going on here?
I'm so sorry. I thought she was someone else. I'm sorry.
Holy
Sorry.
shit! This is mental. This is mental.
Piper,
Leo was there.
I'm a terrible mother. I don't deserve a son.
Go
You
on.
should take him.
careful. I just might.
Great. It's settled. He's yours.
Piper, what's the matter with you? You're not acting like yourself.
Hint, hint.
I can still orb. I'm half white lighter.
Okay, go for it.
Oh shit. What?
What do you think of my anti-orb spell?
Oh, well, you gotta hand it to her.
Piper, death bad, life good.
Don't worry, this bimbo couldn't hit the broadside of a beauty parlor. Check out that dye job.
Holy shit! Oh, just aggravate them further and further and further. This house is just gonna need a major repair bill.
You did it. Nice work, babe.
Is he playing them like a fiddle?
This is not fair.
Chris,
First,
you're playing them.
I get ripped off in the power department. Then, there you go, bossing again. Mm-hmm. Just let the little chippy run off if that's what she wants.
Don't call me a chippy.
Don't push
Oh my
me.
goodness.
Just shut up!
Yep. And they've split apart. Not for the first time though, right?
Sure. It's yours. Anything you want.
Thank you.
Woo! I would have gone for the throat. Not the nose. Okay.
This was all you're doing.
Hey, you're the one who got me here.
How did you know they weren't us?
Well, in all my life, I've never seen you take the bait the way that witch took it from you.
You tell me. So far, you're the only one to come forward with any questions.
Oh,
It's an interesting experiment.
nah.
When you find out who did it, let me know.
Oh, I already know.
Oh,
who did it, Chris.
nah.
And
Oh,
when I get
nah.
enough proof to expose him, you'll be the first one to know.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
You can tinker away to your heart's content.
Don't have to vanquish them.
Blue dudes.
Just let them at it. Let them at it.
If I let you get back to work, huh?
What are you doing right now?
Trying to make a classy exit.
You want to go to a classy lunch?
Smooth. Smooth. Smooth.
talk.
I'd love to.
So yeah, I know this episode might not be too, in depth and all of that, and it might have been a bit wide. It might not have been everyone's cup of tea, I can imagine, but it was bewildering. It was bewildering and very, very nuts, very unorthodox. So yeah, I tried to mesh a bewildering. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Bewildering, craziness. So yeah, in a good way. I was trying to say that. It's the morning and my coffee has not clicked into my brain yet, so yeah. No, I really thought that this was quite the wild take on identity fraud, really, because that's what they were doing. So I was a bit perplexed about like certain bits and pieces because I guess they might have sounded similar and all of that when it came to them on the phone and all of that. So, the person on the other end of things might not be able to tell the difference between the frauds and the real deal, I guess. So yeah, because obviously there was that whole thing where the real charmed ones were trying to call for Chris and he was not answering because he didn't adhere to them. So but that's what I'm chalking it down to, because they might sound or the charmed ones might sound like the charmed ones, the new charmed ones, to the recipient. So yeah. But other than that, there is quite a bit of fun when it comes into this episode. Like even the beginning bit had you a bit perplexed when there were signs that there was a bit of, I don't know. Are they trying to fill in like the script? Are they trying to fill in are they trying to have padding in so they can get to the 42-minute runtime? And oh no, it's because they're trying to get the grips with the charmed one. So I really, really liked that little misdirect at the beginning and all of that, as well as the fact that they were there was a sense of panic and all of that. And, even with their abilities, they can never be the charmed ones. So, yeah. Like I said, it was bewildering, crazy hijinks in this episode. So, nothing too bad. So, yeah, like I said, I feel like this might not be everyone's cup of tea. But I felt like it was very, very, fun and... it's funny. I'm thinking fun and mind-numbing at the same time, which is a weird combo to have. But obviously, the Stillmans are not supposed to be taken seriously, and they are supposed to be aggravating and all of that. So. Yeah, I mean, even the Book of Shadows even suggested that they are not worth vanquishing. They are just they are just that like annoying itch on the back of your on the back of you. They're nothing. They're nothing. So, like in show, they were like even ridiculed as being annoying and all of that shit. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, I think they were supposed to have that impact. So yeah, but it was still really, really good. Like, Chris's whole plan at the end there was just really, really fun stuff. So, yeah. But yeah, like I said, it was, I'd say pretty entertaining, really. So, yeah, it might not have been the most in-depth story or whatnot, but, I think it's a nice little fun thing to have. So, yeah. But yeah. Really, really good stuff from Chris. I really love the fact that he was able to know how to like, I guess, know how to break up the Stillmans, yeah. I'll call them that because that's what they are, really. Otherwise, it'll get confusing against Charmed Ones, not Charmed Ones, because obviously Phoebe, Piper, and Paige, they were at a point not the Charmed Ones after the Stillmans after they took their identities, their powers. So yeah, but I loved how he was able to push the Stillmans to their limits, really. So yeah, and there is quite a bond between in regards to the Charmed Ones, whereas throughout the episode you saw them being very, very snippy to one another, the Stillmans. So yeah, it really does show that identity fraud, not everything really, that you've got to do more than just take their names and all that shit to pull it off. They've got a deep-rooted bond, and yeah, we know that they have had their squabbles from time to time, but this seemed like a very, very constant. This was like the one up every so often. Yeah, we know that Phoebe has, spoken at times about not getting, certain abilities and all of that. But she didn't throw jibes at, Piper or Prue or Paige, and there wasn't this constant snippiness between the Charmed Ones, whereas you feel it here, I would say. So, yeah. But, yeah. It was really, really great for him to turn down, I guess the person trying to be Phoebe and all of that. So, yeah, he was just not having any of it. So, yeah. But it was also just very, very painful to see the one pretending to be Piper just go for Jack, because I had a feeling something, like they were going to do something with Jack. Like, we haven't seen you before, buddy. What's your angle? So yeah, and it was just very painful when obviously they got into bed and all of that, and Leo was there with Wyatt, and yeah. And even though that Piper would have explained shit to Leo, it's still going to be very awkward, isn't it? So yeah, but it's still awkward anyways because of the little split that they're currently having. And at least Piper is opening, because at the end of the day, Leo is still wanting to be Wyatt's father. He still wants to be able to hold his son at the end of the day. So whilst they still have the split, it's great for her to open the door for Leo to come. So yeah. So yeah, I really, really liked that part there. And then, poor Jason's head is just going through the numbers, isn't it? In terms of, like, obviously there was that debacle with the two Phoebes, I guess. And, even when things were put back to normal. Yeah. So, there does seem to be this tension because, obviously with Phoebe, this is taking a bit of a toll, isn't it? And, long distance relationships can take that toll. I've been there before. And it can be a bit of it can be a bit of a strain, really. So yeah, but it doesn't help when it comes to shit like this in this episode, where you've got someone parading around in not just Phoebe's name but also just everything in general, really, apart from face. So yeah, but there's just like that perception filter, like you even saw it on the pictures, and that was just very, very chilling. But yeah, there is just all of this confusion for Jason and Phoebe, and, you know, I mean, the long distance thing can be a bit of a toll just in general, but when you apply magic to the mix, yeah, so... Well, yeah, but I really, yeah, like I said, bewildering fun. So, yeah, some people might not gel to this episode, but I felt like there was a lot of bizarreness and whatnot in this episode. So, yeah. Chris also in a bit of hot water there from... like Leo's watching him like a fucking eagle at this moment, so yeah. So that's going to be fun to unpack when that time comes, but yeah, great. Yeah, it was like I said, very, very bizarre, this episode, but yeah, I'm not complaining whatsoever, so yeah. With that said, though, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!